What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new movie, Things Heard and Seen. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Just like The Marksman was the thriller that did not thrill, Things Heard and Seen is the scary movie that does not scare. Nothing disappoints me more than a self-proclaimed supernatural horror film that starts out promising but then immediately jumps off the cliff, and every other fright in between is just a pointless tease and a gimmick. Things Heard and Seen does have some potential with the spousal route, but it never quite knows how to play that out, so it keeps resorting to the predictable and the mundane. This whole film is a hot mess. Based on Elizabeth Brundage's novel, written for the screen and directed by Shari Springer Berman and Robert Pulcini, in Things Heard and Seen, Catherine Clare reluctantly trades life in 1980s Manhattan for a remote home in the tiny hamlet of Chosin, New York, after her husband, George, lands a job teaching art history at a small Hudson Valley college. Even as she does her best to transform the old dairy farm into a place where young daughter Franny will be happy, Catherine increasingly finds herself more alone. She soon comes to sense a sinister darkness luring both in the walls of the ramshackle property and in her marriage to George. Starring Oscar nominee Amanda Seyfried, James Norton, Natalia Dyer, and Oscar winner F. Murray Abraham. What bums me out the most is that this movie actually has all the elements needed to be a straight-shot horror. The creepy house, the isolation, the weird, nosy community, and even though the story tries to make a connection between the house's haunting legacy with the marital dilemma often runs off on its own, leaving the supernatural behind in the dust. As for the performances, James Norton is a pleasant surprise to me. His accent still comes on and off every now and then, but James is terrific, playing the husband who may not be what he seems. I equally enjoy Amanda Seyfried's committed performance as the wife, Catherine, who suspects something fishy. It's a shame that they both are restricted to an uninspired, unimaginative script that doesn't give them a more deserving, more climactic resolve. I don't know how it is in the book. I've never read the book, but Things Heard and Seen comes off looking like a cheap wannabe Shining. There's no real terrifying terror, there's no earth-shattering twists and turns, and it ends with a big thud. This is 2 hours you'll never get back.